Welcome back to another video. What I want to discuss on today's video is more on the recruiter sides and hiring managers. So basically, I've been, as you've seen if you've seen some of my other videos, I've been in cybersecurity for over 12 years now, within the identity and access management as a solution architect. Firstly, what I want to say is a little bit of a disclaimer. Everything that I talk about is my own personal views and should not be taking anything further. When it comes to getting into cybersecurity and speaking to recruiters, you actually need to try and get right to the point. We're speaking to some of these recruiters. One prime example to just to clarify and just to inform you is when I first got into cybersecurity, I was speaking to quite a lot of recruiters on a day-to-day basis. I tried going to a lot of events, cybersecurity related events, met a lot of interesting people along the way and in my journey. I obviously kept up to date with the current trends, what's new, what's trending, what's not, what's around, and how, and what I was interested in at the very same time. So this video is kind of like a mix of getting into cybersecurity and how to speak to recruiters. When you are speaking to some of these recruiters, they'll be looking at your CV. A lot of the times when you're looking at entry-level roles, recruiters won't ring you back. You need to make the first step to try and engage with the recruiter, try and have a conversation. And you need to showcase having GitHub profiles if you're trying to get into development. But if you come from an architectural background where you've worked in IT and you've been working as a solution architect, a program manager, and you want to get into cybersecurity, it's going to be a lot easier for someone like yourself who's worked in IT for 10 plus years to get into cybersecurity. It'll be a lot easier for you to fall into it rather than someone who has not worked in IT and who has to get certifications to then showcase a lot of their work. In my eyes, the right path is never always the right path. A lot of people get into a lot of fields by knowing someone. It's not what you know, it's who you know to get your foot into the door, which I feel is the wrong way that this world is going into. Currently, I have been unemployed since January this year. I've faced multiple challenges with different recruiters. Another prime example, I went for an interview back in April, March, May time. Went for an interview, global organization, large consultancy. They were an Indian consultancy, to be quite honest. I can't mention names. The agent basically messaged me saying after the interview that I was rejected within the first hour after taking the interview, that I was rejected, which I thought was a load of crap coming from him, because I know for a fact that he wanted to get more money out of someone like me. He wanted to lower my day rate. He spoke to me and asked me, can we lower your day rate? Instead of it being X, can we drop it down like £200-300? So then you'll sell a lot quicker to the client than you going in at like near enough top end. And the reason I always say no to dropping the rate after an interview, the recruiter already knows that you've got the experience, you've got the knowledge. You should know what you're worth when going into these interviews, and make sure you sell yourself. An interview is your time to literally sell everything that you have, and make sure you try and get that done and try and fulfill that and showcase that in your interviews. But if you are coming in as a newbie, your entry level questions will be a lot different than someone who's quite senior in the field. If you do have any questions, please drop me a like, drop me a comment. I hope this information is vital, and if it's not, please leave me a message and I'll try and change up some of my tactics on here. But yeah, I'm not like trying to do this. All I'm trying to do is putting it out there for security awareness and what goes on within the cybersecurity world. It's a dog-eat world out there. It's really tough in the cybersecurity environment. It is tough, but if you like a challenge and you want a new challenge, go for it. It's going to be tough to get into it, but a lot of people are saying it's easy to get into cybersecurity in this climate. Even for senior consultants like myself, have been finding it really tough to find roles. So people who are coming in on entry level are going to find it even more tougher. One thing I'll say is don't quit your current job if you want to pursue a career in cybersecurity. Once you get placed and once you have a start date, then take it on. But other than that, stay blessed, guys. I'll be posting more content in the following few days, just before Christmas, and then I'll be posting more after that. Have a nice Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and try and go through some of my videos and understand and see what I'm trying to say. Alright, you take care, guys. Bye.